beautiful Pebble Beach golf links here on the captivating Monterey Peninsula. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today, and by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing "From Sea to Shining Sea." Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach? In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Just played a little too much break there and hung it out to the left. And he will finish that off. Nothing wrong with that. A solid par here to get the round started. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
"12 feet still to go." Just gonna sneak on by. So he'll finish that off, and it's back-to-back pars. Not too bad to get the round underway. On to the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. So he may need to choke up on this one as he gets set for his second.
It just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
A birdie putt down to Iona.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Ooh, how'd you like that one? I mean, he buried that like a dog bone. What a birdie there. Well, this is where Pebble Beach starts to look like Pebble Beach in all its glory and magnificent beauty. It's only 333 yards. Off the tee, you can hit driver, maybe make an eagle, knock it up on the green. We have seen guys do that. Or you can play it safe, long iron off the tee. Either way, you're thinking 3 at 4. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Really, you have to credit the tee shot, because that was huge. Great position, but the touch, every bit as good. Beautiful shot.
Okay, nothing to it. Nice work there. It's a birdie, and it moves into 2 under on the round.
First par 3 of the round, and Frank, I'm reminded of the great history that Jack Nicklaus has here at Pebble Beach, and that goes well beyond what he did as a player.
Well, that's for sure. And we know his playing credentials, but he won the second of his 2 U.S. amateurs here in 1961. Actually said that was the best he ever hit the golf ball, but his legacy really as a designer, you see right here in front of you. I never got to play the old 5th hole, which is further left, but this is an absolute beast. It plays around 190 yards, very narrow green, and that is a cliff on the right, believe me.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Nicely done right there. A very strong start to his round. 3 under through his first 5 holes. Well, this is where the excitement starts to build early in a round at Pebble Beach. I know it's the 6th, but you're coming into possibly one of the greatest stretches in all of golf. This is a 498-yard par 5, goes up the hill, Pacific Ocean in the distance, chance to make an eagle here, and chance to feel really good about where you're headed. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Wonderful tee shot here. Biggest challenge is you cannot see the pin sitting on the green. You're gonna have to pick out a point along the edge of the cliffs to get the ball on line.
That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5, comfortably on for 2.
Four feet, all that's left for birdie. Oh, this could be the start of something special coming off birdies at 4 and 5. Here's a 3rd in a row at number 6. Well, this is the one you dreamed about, isn't it? Just a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that tiny green here at the 7th. You and your maker. There's nothing better in the world than to be playing the 7th hole and playing it well here at Pebble Beach. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting a green. Now a 2nd to this par 3. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par.
Frank, as you know, of all the sports played on land, golf's the one with the best views. This is as good as it gets, but you need to focus now on what's ahead of you. This 8th hole is a real challenge, isn't it?
It certainly is. The temptation is to pull the camera out, but really it's about what club you're going to pull off this tee. There's 2 runouts on the right side, about 250 yards, left side about 270, and really that white rock is a great indicator of the line.
From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Aggressive off the tee, ball lucky not to run out of fairway and into the ocean, but now sitting in an ideal spot with access to the green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Look here at birdie.
And he's going to have to contend with both a downhill putt and one that's going to move significantly to his left.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. That's nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The thing about Pebble Beach is it's easy to lose focus, stare off at the horizon, the Pacific Ocean, and all that beauty that surrounds you. But then you remember All right, I'm playing the 9th hole here. This is one of the hardest par 4s in the world. Pay attention. Yeah, that's a beautiful tee shot. Now watch this go. Oh, it's going to trundle right on down the slope. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Oh, would you